What's up guys, MomoJiri here, and last Wednesday we had a new update, and this last update just brought us our Nightwalker revamp. We've been waiting a really long time for this. The Blaze Wizards revamp was in September, and now we have this one at the end of October. It was really nice, but it's kind of lackluster for me because, like, Nightwalkers are fun, but their skills, like, because of the bats and everything, it really does appeal to me. So I kind of don't like it. Just like Jet, they kind of could have done something else. But I mean, that's just for now. Maybe I'll like it in the future. But yeah. So this is the job of the skill changes from 1st to 4th job. And we're just kind of show you guys the difference between the old Nightwalker and the new Nightwalker. So let's just go into it. And that's just a flash jump. Right now, this is the darkness skill, which was a summon that attacked for you. And this is just a regular lucky 7, you know, just 2 stars. This is haste and dark sight. Same thing as usual. Increase your speed, and then dark sight. You can't get hit by anything. Can't get touched. No touch damage from monsters. And yeah. So now we go into the new Nightwalkers, and they have Shadow Dodge, which is the new flash jump. Instead of second job, you get a first job. And then you have something called Shadow Dodge, which is useless in my opinion. I don't know what about you guys, but this skill just makes you jump back. And it's interesting. So this is just showcasing like the new flash jump. It's really cool. It's called Shadow Jump. You could jump twice in the air. And Shadow Dodge kind of just throws you back. It's interesting. It could be used with throwing stars. Then Shadow Bats. While you're attacking, bats can be summoned around you, and then they attack for you. Well, they attack with you. So we have a new type of summon that isn't just stationary, but it moves around the map, kind of, you could say. And so with dark something, it gives you a mark that goes above the monsters and above you, and it goes up to 5. It stacks, and yeah. So they are my little bats, and you can see they're attacking things. They go, which is pretty cool. And just like with Blaze Wizards, and no, not Blaze Wizards, with the new Wind Archers, you have a skill that lets you jump up, which is always useful. Now we're going to second job for the old Nightwalkers. Flash jump is still the same. Claw booster. We have no attacks besides Vampire. Now Vampire is lovely. As you can see, it attacks monsters around you and increases your HP. Now it attacks them 4 times, and just watch, just so good. And it always increases your HP all the way back to full at, you know, max level, which is 20. Physical training, increase your luck by 30, and your dex by 30. And the mobbing skill of the job is Shuriken Burst. You just hit them once with a kunai. It's not a shuriken. And then the last one is Gust Charm, I believe. So the new Nightwalkers, we get triple throw second job, but it attacks them twice with throwing stars, but the last attack is an explosion. I'm not sure if that used throwing stars or not. Most of the time, the first 2 hits kill them anyway. And we have, you know, the regular booster, mastery, critical throw, you know, all the good stuff. Now, Adaptive Darkness increases the marks of darkness damage. The stack, bat, you summon more bats. They do more damage. And yeah, so second job is interesting because it just does that. And look at the skill, it's amazing. And this is quad throw for third job for the old Nightwalkers. So, 4th job, we have the quad throw, Shadow Spark, which is the mob skill. And then we have Dark Servant, which has a delay in its attack. I'm not sure if that's good. but you guys tell me down below. And then we have Spirit Protection, which is just like the old skill. Use that. You use 200 at first, then like 100 when you max it out, and you use 200 throwing stars, and that's it for about 2 minutes. Then you could throw as many as you want, but just right then you use 200. Then we have Available Darkness, you know, increase your HP. Academic Adrenaline, which increases the recovery amount of your HP and MP potions. Adaptive Darkness and Bat Infinity increases the number of bats you summon, the marks that they give you, and all that. And then you have Darkness Ascending, which instead of being KO'd, you get to come back. I did this versus Helia, and I just came right back. It was pretty cool. And now we have the last job for the old Nightwalkers. Shadow Partner doesn't look as cool because it's not a direct image of you, but there's no delay in its attack. Shadow Web, it slows down the monster and gives them damage, but for me it just kills them because I'm, I guess, strong. But the chance of you actually doing anything is really low, especially because I didn't put anything into the skill. And then after that, it doesn't really do anything, but hits them. It's supposed to stun them, but oh, you saw that? It stunned. Then I killed it. Then you have Quad Throw, Poison Bomb. Then we have Quad Throw, which is good. You know, it just throws 4 throwing stars, and with Shadow Partner it throws 8, which is cool that they did that. And then Bomb, you could hold the skill for a certain amount of time and it sends it a certain distance. Doesn't really do anything to the damage, it just moves it a certain distance. Yeah. And then Shadow Stars, which is the same. At max level you only use 100 throwing stars for about 2 minutes. No, you use 100 throwing, the skill takes 100 throwing stars, and for 2 minutes you could throw as many as you want. See, I take the skill out, and I'm using throwing stars. So every attack takes out 8, but then I use this skill, takes out 100, and then I keep throwing for as many as I want, and no throwing stars are used at this time. And then the mobbing skill for 3rd job, well, the last job in the old Nightwalkers is Shade Splitter, which has enemy helpers from the shadows attack your enemies, which is pretty cool, but it's only like a certain distance and it sucks a bit. And you know, Academic Adrenaline, but in the old one, it only increases your the amount you take from potions. The new one, you get like max minimum critical damage and stuff. And look at this, these skills actually look really nice. That's Quad Throw for, this is 4th job for Nightwalkers. It hits 3 times with throwing stars, and then, oh no, that's Quintuple Throw, I'm sorry. It hits 4 times with throwing stars, and then the last one's an explosion. And Dark Omen is a cool attack. For the amount of monsters it hits, summons that many bats to hit other monsters. So, this is pretty cool. Like, damn. And then this skill I kind of messed up on a little bit. Shadow Stitch. But I'll show you guys at the end of it. Adaptive Darkness increases your marks. Bat Affinity increases the bats. And then we have Vitality Siphon, which takes HP from them and gives it to yourself. So it's not a active skill that you have to use, it's a passive skill that's always used. So when you attack, you get HP. And then you have Shadow Slip, so you could dodge attacks. You could go into like, what is it, Shadow? No, Dark Sight, and you won't get hit. And it's kind of cool. And now I'm gonna show you, like, this is how it goes. Like, this is really cool. Just the fact that you're able to just attack so much. And right here, this is Shadow Stitch. It's kind of like Shikamaru's attack, where it takes the shadows, pulls them, and they can't move while you're using the skill, then it explodes. And this class is actually pretty cool, but they just don't have that many good skills, in my opinion. But maybe when I get to 150 and I get their new hyper skills, then maybe I'll turn around my opinion. But right now, I'll give Nightwalkers a 8 out of 10. And playability, fun, like overall rating. And tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think I should give it a higher rating, a lower rating? Do you guys like it? Do you guys have the equips for it? Tell me what you guys think about it down below, and we can have a little discussion. And as usual, guys, I'll catch you later.